Hey collective, let's do an energy check-in. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, and to anybody who's new here, thank you for joining us today. I just want to say I appreciate all of your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and everything that you share with me in the channel. If a reading doesn't resonate, please don't try to force it to fit. Feel free to take the roles and reverse them as needed. And if anything is upsetting or it doesn't feel like it goes in your story, feel free to leave that message for somebody else, or you can always come back and watch the message later. And we're just going to go ahead and hop right into the reading. So the first card out is the Nine of Swords. There could be, there's some energy here of anxiety. So somebody could be restless or having trouble focusing. There's something that's putting this person in fight or flight mode. It looks like this has something to do with the decision of needing to move on, or either deciding to move on or knowing that that's what the energy is, that there's nothing left here. This could be an Aries. The Emperor card has come out. This could be somebody that you have children with. This could be a boss. The Four of Swords has, the Four of Wands has come out, along with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. It looks like this has to do with a home or a business. There's a feminine energy here. This could be a fire sign, or someone who's looked at as very attractive, charismatic. There's something about the energy of needing to move on. Or something about waiting. So this is like one energy is waiting and the other energy knows that they need to leave. So one energy is looking celebratory, like something is about to change, and the other one is anxiously waiting for this change to happen. There's something that's coming in clear for both people. And what it looks like it has to do with is a new path or a new direction. There could be some communication or messages coming in regarding this change. It looks like this is going to be happy news for someone. This communication could be coming from a feminine energy, or the happy news is around something to do with a feminine energy. Whoever this is could have felt that they knew that this was coming. I just heard a long time coming. It has to do with reciprocity. It also has to do with balance or somebody juggling some kind of a decision. So what I'm seeing before we clarify this energy is there's somebody here who is looking at you or looking at a situation where they're trying to decide, do I stay or do I go? It's like they literally have a map out, and they're trying to figure out maybe pros and cons or figure out what the next step is. But they're in energy right now of standing exactly where they are. This could be giving this person anxiety or making them feel like they know that they need to make a decision, because it's like I'm seeing somebody and it's like their foot is on the gas and they're coming up to a fork in the road and they have to pick left or right. There's no choice. They have to pick something. They cannot continue to go straight. And this person could be looking at you and they're seeing that you're happy with the road that you're picking. I just saw someone driving and not looking behind them and just quickly picking something and then being happy when they picked. And somebody else, the person who's behind them, is seeing that they didn't think twice about the direction that they went. There's some very happy, carefree energy here. There's good news coming in. There's some good communication coming in around something to do that's with reciprocity, or something that's going to be a decision that's going to be nurtured, or something that's going to be bringing balance in to something that has been unfair or uneven or one-sided. This could have to do with finances. This could have to do with feelings. Oh. There's a group of people here who are going to be upset about the decision. So there's something with someone, this looks like you, and there's somebody else here who is looking at the situation and knowing that they need to decide something. For some of you, there's something about this person having let a group of people make decisions for them, and these decisions are putting them in a place of regret, or there's something about them feeling sorry for themselves at this time whenever it comes to their own emotions or their own personal wealth, whether that's time, money, energy. This person could have a lot of anxiety at this time because they see something to do with the celebration that's coming up very fast. For some of you, this could be a wedding, it could be graduation, it could be some kind of a party. Or there's something someone saw at a party about a feminine energy. Someone is in a lot of anxiety over someone who's in the energy of being the Queen of Wands. So whoever this is somebody who people look at them like they're attractive and passionate and able to manifest things with their charm or their energy. There's something about somebody being in anxiety over communication, where it's like somebody is going to move on. Or, oh, I'm getting another message. Somebody could have been juggling two feminine energies. Whoever this is, they're looking at the choice that they made. This choice could have been made by a group of people or a team of people. And it's like the decision that this person let other people make for them is leaving them in a place of regret. Whoever this is, the choice that they made could have had something to do with family or the energy of picking between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. So, for the sake of explanation here, a Queen of Cups energy is somebody who's very sensitive, they're empathic, they're very close to close to high priestess energy, where they could be very quiet, but they are sensitive to the energies. They pick up on a lot of things. And this card, this Queen of Cups, is pregnant. So there could be somebody here who is looking at something to do with that, like someone who is pregnant with an idea, is pregnant with a child, is doing something where they're growing something silently. And while they're doing this, they're still pouring into other people, pouring into themselves, doing something they could be giving to people who are less fortunate than them, like still trying to take care of things around them. Because in this card, she's got, what is this? She has a shell, but it's like it looked like she's pouring something into this ocean where there's a bunch of fish. There's a cat around her. There's cats over here. Whoever this is, it's like there's somebody who's like they have a lot around them and they pour into a lot of people and they're growing something. This Queen of Wands, she's right in the middle of this reading. She is sitting there and she looks apathetic, maybe is the word. And there's a dragon behind her and she's holding up a wand and she doesn't look happy that she has won something, but she looks like the victor here. There's a cat pawing at her legs. This is making me think of a child. So this could be somebody who has a child where maybe they're not paying attention to the child because she doesn't seem interested in anything that's going on. It's like, yay, I won. I'm seeing something like that where someone someone has won something, or there's a feminine energy here, or there's a woman who feels like she sees that she's the victor, but she doesn't like what she has won. She doesn't like the prize. And she's sitting on a dragon in this card. So for some of you, not all of you, there's something about this whole image representing like this person has won and they feel like they won whatever this dragon is. So in essence, I mean, this is something that's very scary. It's not human. It looks a little bit like a monster in this card. And then there's somebody else over here who, she didn't win anything, but she looks happy. She's growing something that's coming from her. So this is either a child or something that she's creating, and she's nurturing the things around her. And she's standing on the beach barefoot. So like happy and free. So somebody could have juggled two people. This part can be man, woman, whatever. But there's something here. It's like somebody's juggled people and they maybe abused authority in whatever they were doing. Or they used authority to do something to try to move energy on from a certain cycle, and this is creating anxiety somewhere. Or another storyline I'm getting is that there's a feminine energy who's having anxiety over what it is that she fought so hard for. Like thinking about the fork in the road that she's supposed to pick whenever it comes to a happy home or the father of her children. And it's like this person is trying to decide something. They may be even writing down what they should do. But whatever this is, there's someone here who's very happy and someone here who isn't. And there's the person that's not is in regret about the choice that they have made. Because it's like all they have to show for it is a picture. whatever that means. So if somebody has been doing something to try to say, oh, look at this perfect picture of the decision that I've made, whatever that means. So if it's a decision to stay or to go or whatever, it's like whatever's in this picture is not real. It's not something that's material or that's tangible. It's just a picture of an image that somebody was trying to give off. There's something about clear feelings or clear something that's being made clear about a home or about a foundation or about a union where there's been too many people involved, and so it's creating anxiety. But it's like someone in one position is, they're anxious about whatever they have to do next, and somebody else is already in a happy place. For some of you, this is something very simple, like you chose to leave somebody behind and the person they picked is not, it's like they're at a place where they're in regret about the decision that they made. Whether or not they miss you, I'm not seeing that part here. I'm just seeing that they regret the choice that they made. So maybe you left this person, maybe you outgrew this person, maybe they're just looking at, maybe this is something that you said to this person that if they went down this path, they would end up in a place of regret. And there's something here too about anxiety manifesting in communication. So this could be like manic communication or something where there's energy of anxiousness and regret. There's also something here about something being on display, like a lot of people seeing whatever this is, seeing a path somebody chose. Whoever this King of Wands is, whoever this masculine energy is, or there's at least 4 people here. This person that's in regret, there's something about them wanting to leave or move on into calmer waters. I was getting something like that with the last reading about somebody not wanting to lose, and so they're doing something where they know that something has to change in a cycle, but they won't release it. Or they're connected to somebody that won't release it. And so that's what Spirit could be showing me today, is that it's like that's the energy. The energy is somebody seeing that they have to pick a direction. And there's something about rapid communication or a lot of messages at one time, where someone is looking at a plan and they're seeing that this plan is going to lead to regret, or the plan is something that they regret. And so they're taking action now, or they want to take action. I'm seeing like the movement here is having to take action. This could leave you in a place of being calm, whatever this person's doing here behind the scenes or whatever they're planning. Yeah. This person, there's something about energy of being single. And I'm seeing the Empress and the Emperor here. So for some of you, this has to do with some kind of connection where it looks like parenting. So this is either you and an ex that you have children with. This is you and someone in a business. One, both, or all of these people have children of their own. maybe children together or children separately, but there's something about the energy that this person is looking at is moving on into a calmer space to be peaceful, or they're seeing that that's what you're doing. And in this card, this Empress is, she's pregnant also, just like in the Queen of Cups card. So this could have started with a pregnancy and ends with a pregnancy. Or this could have started with an idea or something that somebody has been trying to birth. Like, this started one way with something to do either with an idea or a child, and it's ending with an idea or a child. And if this is an idea, the idea is being single from whatever this other energy is. The Queen of Wands here is the main focus in this reading. Like, she's right in the middle of the reading. But these two people are not facing each other, the Queen and King of Wands. They have their eyes on their own tasks. So these could be two people that got together in a very passionate way. I'm getting a song. I heard I'm gonna love you until you hate me. The song's called Black Widow. So I'm hearing something about now you want to be set free. That's interesting because I got a download the other day that I wrote in my phone, and I was going to post it just on the community board, but I didn't have enough context to. But it was the quote from Romeo and Juliet from Friar Lawrence, because I had to look it up to see exactly what it was. And it was talking about, it's the quote about these violent delights have violent ends. And then basically what it's talking about is things that start passionately and fiery, they end very quickly. Or there's something like that here about. So this is either somebody's behavior, their anger, their attitude towards a situation. They let something get out of control, like their anger or their passions for either somebody or a situation. You could have children with this person, or there could be children involved here. One or both of you has a dog. There's something about somebody seeing you in a position of being relaxed or carefree. There's also something here about them looking at you like you have a lot of patience. And there's something about them seeing that this patience it's from you, like it's grown from you, or it comes from a place of your heart, or some place that you manifest from, like something to do with love. Like that's what gives you this patience. Where with this other person, this Queen of Wands, it's like it comes from this dragon, whatever this is, like the beast within is what I just heard. So whoever this is, they're seeing something here, and it has to do with you. And I don't see somebody missing you or anything like that. I'm just seeing somebody made a plan, they carried out the plan, and whatever this plan was, they feel like they feel sorry for themselves. They're looking at the spilled 3 of Cups. So something about wanting to reunite, but it's like you can't put the wine back in the cup because it's in the sand that it was sitting on. So this is a permanent ending, whatever this has to do with. And I want to reiterate, this could be man, woman. So place this wherever it goes in your story, but there's something about a contrast of like where they thought they were going to be at the end of this and where they actually are. I don't know who sings that song. It's like Iggy Azalea and somebody else. And now I'm hearing that you should have known better than to mess with me harder. I think that's what she's saying. And somebody starts rapping and they're saying something about, it's like something about a cat and mouse. If you know the who sings the song in full, if you want to drop it so that we can look at the lyrics together, but there's something about someone connecting with somebody that they got with too quickly, and now the passion has burned out. And there's something about, because the lyric I was hearing is, I'm going to love you until you hate me. So that could be significant, and that's the way that you feel about this person, or this person is connected to somebody that they hate, or the person that they connected to feels like they hate them. They feel like the prize that they won is something that they fought really hard for, but they just feel apathetic about it. There's something about them, they could take it or leave it. Because your back is turned to the situation, or you have your hand on your goal. And so it's like it's not fun for these people if you're not paying attention. And maybe at the beginning of this person was doing something to knock you off balance and cause you to pour into the situation. Or both of these people, or all of these people, if it's a team of people. There's something about that, but you finding your footing. And the second that you found your footing, you were able to get a grasp on what was going on as far as like your emotions, your intuition, the things that are going on around you. You're able to continue to pour into things that you care about. I can hear like the music, but I can't make out what they're saying. So there's an illusion that you broke very quickly. And it's like the second that you broke it, you started to pay attention to things like your own hobbies, your own self-care, things that you were passionate about, the way that you feel, all of the love that you have for other people. You started paying attention to your home. You started paying attention to your finances. But it's like all of the places that you started to pour your energy, every drop of it was pulled back from this person and this other person or these people. You being in the energy of being loving and patient, it fixed something within you. But this person, it's like they're just now realizing that that's what happened. They could be realizing something about the person that they're connected to. Especially if the last reading and this reading are connected. Because not all of the readings are... they're not all sequential. It's just energy. So when we do an energy check-in, I'm checking in to see what the energy is for that day or what spirit wants you to know. And so not always are these going to be connecting stories, but for a lot of people it is. It's all in one row, like exactly what's happening. The other thing too that I want to say again, because I know I've said it before, but when any reader reads cards, they're just reading energy. So it may just be something that a viewer needs to know. So it couldn't, if it's something that doesn't sound perfectly like it's in your story, it could be from the view of the person that you're dealing with or somebody who's in that person's energy. And it's like almost a thread or a plot line that you need to know, because at some point it may weave into your story, or it probably does weave into your story. There's a reason that you're being told the information. But anyway, what I'm seeing here is someone looking at, and I just heard brakes, like somebody slammed on the brakes really hard, like they're trying to turn a car, like tires are squealing. There's something about that. I'm seeing it weird too. It's like a someone who's speeding, going really fast, and then they turn their wheel hard and the car is drifting. And then I'm getting it from the perspective of the driver. So this could be someone who planned something out, maybe with a group of people, and they're just now realizing that they are the one that's driving the car. They're the one who has to deal with their decisions. There's something about them seeing something. And for some of you, there's something about they had several options. They maybe had 3 options at least to pick from. Like at a minimum, that was how many options that they had. So they could have picked, right, left, or straight, but instead they've been driving their car backwards this entire time. And for me to have said that, what I got right after that is it's like they took themselves out of the equation just because they didn't want to follow directions. So you moved on by looking at other things that were important to you, almost because you couldn't see them anymore. So this could be physically, or this could be spiritually. This could be something about you completely disconnecting from this person. But I'm also seeing this other energy in here. Like they also removed themselves from this other person. So if they are connected to someone that they were trying to juggle you with or put you in competition with or something, there's something about this person winning, but they don't feel like they got a person at the end of it. There's something about whatever this other energy was doing to these 2 feminine energies. And again, this could be man or woman, place it where it needs to go. But it's like whatever they have been doing in a manic way to try to manifest something, they have removed their own authentic energy from this plan. So now the 2 people that they have been trying to put in competition with, one of them is not looking, and the other one feels alone, even if they may be connected to this person. And so now, if they are connected to somebody else, both of them are not paying attention to their heart. There's something about them wanting to take action. And this feminine energy, she just looks apathetic. Whoever this is, they just look like they're just there. Almost like a shell of themselves. While the masculine is planning how to get away into calmer waters. So this connection, whatever this is, if this is resonating, whoever this couple is, this wasn't put together based off of love. This could have been put together based off of passion or chemistry or sex or something, but whatever it was like it fizzled very quickly. And there's some clear proof or something. There's something about clarity here where a new path is being illuminated. And it looks like for this Queen of Wands energy. Like they are also looking for a way to get out. Or if it's like, hang on, I'm getting an image. Somebody is in a room. So if someone's in a boxed in room and they think that they're happy in this boxed in room, they have been separated from whoever this masculine energy is. And then it's like all of a sudden in the box, I'm seeing a wall just disappears. And so some new pathway has lit up for whoever this other person is. And they may or may not take it, but it's there. There's something about the way that this is working out. You are removed from this. This other person knows that they need to take a step in some kind of a direction. They feel like they're in a car crash that they haven't been, where they've not been the driver of the car. And it's like they're just now taking over. And then there's a third energy here that's just sitting there in the middle of all of this, who could have been maybe the object of somebody's affection at some point, or been used to put somebody in competition with you. And it's like they're just a shell of themselves. And there's a new direction that's opening for them. So let's see what else we see. Here's another energy. There's someone in all of this that's looking for somebody's weakness. And it looks like another feminine energy. So there's a Queen of Swords that just came out with the Strength in reverse, clarifying the Emperor. So somebody's looking for some way to end something. They're looking at all their options. They're checking to see if there's a vulnerability. Okay, so what this could be is it's either one, both, everybody. There's something about someone looking for an easy out. Like they're looking for some kind of weakness. So what I'm getting is someone who wants to break up with their partner, or who wants to quit a job, or who wants to move to another state. Whatever the situation is, it's like they're looking, instead of just saying, I don't want to be with you anymore, this relationship is terrible, or I don't want to work here anymore because I hate this job and it drains the life out of me, or I want to move to a new state because that is what I want to do and I just want to see what it's like to live somewhere else. They're not doing that. They're looking for a way to make it somebody else's fault. So if it's a relationship situation, they're looking for the vulnerability and somebody to be like, well, waiting for like a fight to break out or something. So someone's left their shoes on the floor and they trip over the shoes and they're like, I don't want to be here anymore. I can't stand this. I've told you a million times to clean up and whatever. And then they use that as a reason to break up. Or if you are working in an office and someone sends you an email to, pick up an extra task or asks you to work overtime, you just stand up and say, this place expects too much of me, I quit. Instead of just saying, I didn't want to be here. Instead of just quitting the moment that they realized that this is what they wanted, instead of, that's what I'm seeing. It's like, instead of somebody just communicating it from a place of strength and just being honest, like having the courage to communicate effectively, this person is looking for a weak spot to end a connection, to walk away. So whoever this is, there's something about them wanting to end something and leave. But they want it to be somebody else's fault because they feel like they're going to say that this connection, it just is too burdensome. It costs me too much. It's something about, instead of just saying we're incompatible, I don't want to be here, respectfully, I'm just leaving. There's something about not doing that. And it has to do the reason that this person is overanalyzing whatever it is that they're trying to look at has something to do with working as a team financially. So this could be somebody who's with somebody for financial stability, or they're with someone because of family or because of something that they have to be in where there's a lot of time. It's like they're wanting to stay for the material, whatever that has to do with. So in the job scenario, it's like I want to leave, but this is what pays my bills. Or I want to leave this relationship, but this person pays half the rent. Or I want to move to another state, but I don't have the money right now. And there's also something about like needing this team. And so this person or these people or whoever it is that's doing this, they're devising some kind of a plan. They're staying right now because of something to do with deception whenever it comes to a partnership. And they're either confused or they're trying to make a decision. And that is what I'm seeing. Somebody here who they know that they need to make a decision. Knows. So somebody already knows the decision that they're going to make. But that's what it is. It's the weak spot. That's what they're looking for. I just heard it's as plain as the nose on your face. So they already know what they're going to do. And it has something to do with taking a leap of faith and having a new beginning. There's something about being set free. I just heard the web that we weave. It's the lyrics in this song that I keep hearing. That song is called Black Widow, though, and a Black Widow is a spider, and I think the spider eats its mates or something. So it's like this could be the feminine energy that is tired of the situation, and they're looking for a weak spot in this masculine. Or there's something about a masculine making someone weak. Or this masculine is somebody's weak spot. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. I have Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. And Taurus again. This person could be praying or trying to seek guidance or trying to do something to calm this anxiety. But when they're doing this, there's something about them wanting to end this commitment. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. There's a pause here. Someone is hoping, it's like they're hoping that this resolves itself. They're hoping that this person is trying to manifest this without doing anything, without having to do it themselves. So it's like they're trying to take the lazy way out. And this either has to do with children, or it has to do with an ex, or it has to do with someone they have known for a long time that could be motivating this. So this is about to get convoluted, but I have to explain it to you the way that I'm getting it. You were in a partnership with somebody. The person that you separated from, whether you left them or they left you, you split apart. This person connected to someone else. Whoever it is that they connected to, they did not connect to this person from a high vibrational place. Whoever they connected with is either exactly like them, or this is somebody that they connected to on passions and the passion has fizzled out, or this is someone that they connected to and this person connected to them with the intent to get something from them and then discard them. So if you were with somebody who was a sociopath or a narcissist or somebody who's just very self-involved, and maybe they're not any of those things, maybe they're just a bad person, they connected to somebody who is like them. For some of you, what I'm seeing is, since this person has connected with somebody that is like them, either they want to disconnect from the person that they connected to, or the person that they connected to wants to disconnect from them, or this is both of them plotting on how to communicate an ending. And it's like both parties are hoping that the other one ends it. They're like trying to take the lazy way out. And what I'm seeing in this story, and this could go one way or the other, it's like the third party to you and whoever your ex is. And I'm reading them like they're the third party because the only reason your ex is even in here, or an ex-partner or a family member, boss, whatever, is because they're connected to you. So this third party, it's like they're looking for a weak spot in the person that you were connected to. And they're trying to manifest a hardship, or they're trying to make it difficult to be with them, or they're trying to look for some fragility in this person to be able to manifest an ending that is natural. So, but it's not natural. It's something that they're trying to do by being lazy. So maybe that's one of the tactics, is just not pouring into the connection. Or this person could be sleeping all of the time. They could be, there's something going on with this person's, either their sleep cycle or their feelings, their emotions, or something maybe with the chemical imbalance, or their anxiety is very high. They could be being manic. Or this person spends a lot of time like laying around in regret. They're not functioning correctly. And so there's something about planning something that turned into regret. So they're just sitting in it. But they're looking at all the ways that they can have a new beginning somewhere else. And I'm going to go back to the story. So if there's whoever the third party is here, this third party could be looking at somebody else outside of you three, where there's a fourth person here. And it's like that they want to maybe go to that person, go back to that person. They could have children with that person. And I'm seeing someone, it's like they are maybe hoping that that person will pour into them or pay attention to them. And that's what this new path is that's been lit up here. So the box that got opened, it's like for the third party is being given a new option. They've either already fulfilled their karmic duty here, or there's something where this was just always going to end. This was always the plan. This was always, whether this was like the divine plan or this person's plan, the plan was never to stay. It was just to manifest a break before the breakup, is what I just heard. So and here's the fourth queen. You could be dealing with a Virgo or have that sign in your chart. All of whatever this is could have had something to do with you or a mother figure. Or a divorce, or a feminine energy and children. Whether this was a grandmother, for some of you, what I'm seeing is there's somebody here who used a parent or people like if that was their internal compass. But they were operating from a place of delusion. So what I'm seeing is someone who was around a bunch of yes men. This is someone who they listened to the voice within, but the voice within wasn't their conscience. It was their ego. And then whenever they were talking to people, whoever it is that they spoke to could have been a maternal figure or a feminine energy who gave off grounded energy. But this is somebody who was very greedy. And they let whoever this is, like, they acted as though this person was confirmation that what they thought on their inside. So it's like someone who is like a spoiled child. So if someone is being greedy or doing something where they are being selfish for some reason, and they went to somebody for guidance, they maybe went to somebody who had a biased opinion, and they just let that person confirm everything it is that they thought from a place of anger or from a place of haste or from a place of, I want this person instead of this person. And whoever they were talking to was like, yeah, that's a great idea. But they were making an immature decision or a decision that they didn't have enough information about whenever it comes to a connection. And this could have been on the back of a divorce or on the back of a legal case or something to do with the law or something to do with a situation that they looked at like it was black and white, and maybe it wasn't. There is justice coming in or balance coming in to whatever this has to do with. You could have an apology coming towards you. An apology for all of this fighting and gossip. Because somebody wants to get back to a place of being emotionally fulfilled and having the 10 of Cups with you. They feel like you are where their 10 of Cups lies. You could have a family with this person. This could be somebody who's part of your friend group. This is somebody who misses that energy, the energy of the 10 of Cups. Because whatever they've been dealing with has been a lot of wands and swords. And pentacles. So it's like material communication, fighting, or like quick, angry communication. This is somebody who feels left out in the cold, or they are having some kind of a financial loss, or you know who this is because this is someone who's not in your energy anymore. But it's like they're right outside your door. And that doesn't mean actually, but it's like their energy is trying to find you in the dark. This is somebody that you're guarded against, or that you need to remain guarded against. Because whoever this is, they did something where you had to protect yourself and you need to stay in that energy. That's their fault that they missed their opportunity and it's not yours. This is somebody who betrayed you and you need to let this tower fall. There's something unexpected that's coming in that's still being hidden from you at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading here. I hope this message was helpful. Thank you.